Islam, Grand Rising. Today we will be going through nationality class. How to proclaim your nationality 101. Okay, so now can you mute your mic, brother? Let me see if I can
I
mute it.
did.
All right, I got you. Uh, so first things first, right? We have to take control of the birth certificate company. That is that what you the person that you have been up until this point that you thought you were is actually a business, right? So what you have to do first is to take control of that business, right? So you need EIN. So the form for EIN is the SS4. Okay. So now this is the legal name of the entity. So this and let me show you what we're doing first. What we're doing is a sole proprietor, right? So this business, right, that this is for, this is the actual company that your birth certificate started, right? So the date started is going to be your birthday for this company here. But your legal name that's on your birth certificate goes in here. Exactly how it is on there. Trade name or name of business is different from 9-1. It's the same. Now this is where you add your L and your Bay because now this business is going to be in the care of, right? Now since this being a sole proprietor, let's see what sole proprietor means. Sole being the only one, right? The only one, what does proprietor mean? The only one owner. The only one owner. So what you're doing right now is this person right here is becoming the only one owner of your birth certificate company that started. That's why you're putting this and this on here. So now this is going to give your sole proprietor EIN that you use and never use the social security number again. So let's finish filling this out. So this is where you want to add your L or Bay at right here because your soul has nationality. Boop, boop, boop. Mailing address. When we fill in this portion here, I'm not gonna put my mailing address in there, but I'm gonna show you how we do this portion. We put near. We put near. Why is it doing that? Jumping me down there. Near Indianapolis. Why is it every time I press space, it's moving me out like that? Okay. And whatever state you're in, you're not in the state because you are the republic. Indiana Republic, and then you go with your uh, zip code, and you want to box this in too. Okay, name of responsible Now for this, you only have to fill in. Oh, so the trade business name. This right here can be the state, right? Because that's the state that it was born in. On this side, under the executors, where you want to put your republic at. You want to put the republic on 5. Now, when you're doing the sole proprietor, you only have to fill out line 1 through 5, right? This right here can show inside of the jurisdiction of the state because that's where you were put at after birth. That's where the certificate resides right now. But for your sole proprietor, that's where you want to put the republic on this side. Down here, county and state, we don't have to do any of that because we only fill out to line 5. We don't do line 7. And then down here, you check sole proprietor, put your birth certificate, in, birth, social security number in there, group exemption number, AA222141. You're doing this for banking, for banking purposes. And put opening a bank account. Date business acquired is your birthday. Now we're moving from the minor position into the majority position and being competent. First, we're taking possession of the body. Islam, you had a question, Mo? Somebody have a question?
I should, Islam, I should have downloaded that form because therefore I could, jot in the spaces, things I need to put on it. So I was wanting to see if I can download it while you're still on here.
I'm putting this on YouTube. I'm putting this on my YouTube channel, so you're gonna be able to go back and look at this whenever you need to. All right. So
all right, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, this video gonna be available. I'm making it available for everybody. Everybody needs this. If you're expecting employment, we don't need to fill any of this out. Principal activity of business. Trustee Baylor. Trustee and Baylor is what you want to put right there. Not there or there. I think, let me make sure. Yeah, Baylor. Okay. Principal merchandise sold. No. And this is only for third party designee signature. So if you was doing it for somebody else, you have to have a power of attorney first. Like if you have somebody that's in jail or something right now, right, and you're doing this for them so they can become a bailer and bail themselves out with a performance bond and bid bond, you need a power of attorney from them just to protect yourself. And then you can fill this form out for them and put third party designee signature in there. You wouldn't need to sign here. But that's it, right? So once you finish this form, what you want to do next is you have to give it some nationality. So now you're taking possession of the body. Now, what you staple to this is your judicial notice and proclamation, and send this in to the IRS with your SS4 application, right? And I have this template. I'm gonna figure out how to put it beneath the demonstration on YouTube. If you brothers need it, drop your email in the chat, and I'll send it to you right now. So let's just read through the language. So now and walk through it one more time because I want everybody to know every step of the way exactly what you're doing with the document. So there's no move that I'm going to say you should make without telling you how. This right here is the birth certificate entity, which is a business, right? And that's going to be in all caps. This is in all caps. Just want to make sure everybody has a full understanding. And this is how it's going to look when you get it back from the IRS too. So that's going to be in all caps. And then this is going to be just like this, right? Go ahead and correct this because this is just going to be. Notice this is all caps too. And you have to put your address in. I'm just not putting mine. Because you want to make sure that you don't give them jurisdiction back. Near Indianapolis, Indiana Republic. Zip code and box. All right. This is for a sole proprietor. You have to put your social security number in there because your soul is taking ownership of the body right now. That's what we're doing. Group exemption number AA222141. That's the exemptions and nationality, basically within the Zodiac Constitution. We're using the Zodiac Constitution as our group exemption number. That's what we use as purchases to be tax exempt also at the register if you have proper identification, which we will be creating shortly. All right. So now that's the sole proprietor, which is the being the only one owner of your body, which is a business. Now you have to take that, staple your judicial notice or package it together with your judicial notice in there, right? So now let's read this. To all elected and non-elected, and to all appointed United States Republic officials, public servants, and officers of trust, etc., doing business as of and for federal, state, city, and municipal governments, including their personnel, their contractors, and their other associate corporate entities doing business in North America, and to all third-party interlopers or contractors, etc., concerning their fiduciary obligations, their official oaths, and their duties enumerated in the American Constitution, adopted for governance of the United States Republic, all binding treaties, the established law of the land, and all statutory and civil codes of the land, etc. Know all man by these publications and presents upon my heirship inherited nobility and upon my private aboriginal indigenous proper status and commercial liability, and when we're filling out this document, right, make sure you put the name that is here. Make sure you put the name that is here. And you can put whatever name you want here. So if you wanna use your free chosen sovereign appellation that has nothing to do with this name, then you can do that. I'm trying to stick uh I'm following the prophet. He said keep all old business the same and do all new business in your new name. So now I, being duly affirmed under consanguine unity, pledge my national, political, and spiritual allegiance to my Moabite Moorish nation, being the archaic aboriginals, indigenes of Amexem, uh, the Americas, standing squarely affirm upon my oath to the 5 points of light, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, do squarely affirm and tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and have knowledge and firmly established belief upon the historical, lawful, and adjudicated facts contained herein, being competent in my own proper person to attest to this affidavit upon which I place my signature. Whereas I state, proclaim, and declare the following to be true, correct, certain, complete, not misleading, supreme, and not intended to be presented for any false misrepresentation, colored, or improper use or purpose, to wit, that I, Justin Weaver Bay, am a noble of the Al Moroccan Empire, North America, in propria persona, my own proper self, being Moorish American and heir and descendant of the ancient Moabites, Moors, by birthright, by freehold, by primogeniture, and by inheritance, being Aboriginal indigenous to the lands of Mexico, Americas, territorium herediments, territorium hereditament of my ancient Moabite Moorish foremothers and forefathers, to wit, the Al Moroccan continent, and the lands of the Moors, being North America, South America, Central America, including the adjoining islands, America, Amuru, Al Morak. I have, I acknowledge, I claim, I possess by the said inheritance and primogeniture, the freehold status thereto, all unalienable and substantive rights to be, to enjoy, to act distinct in my own Aboriginal traditions, customs, and culture, and determining my own political, social, and economic status of the state. I am turning my heart, my allegiance, and my mind back to my ancient mothers and fathers, Moors, with cognate honor, and by divine and natural right, being Moorish American, the direct heirs and descendants of the ancient Moabites, we have and possess the divine and internationally recognized right to our heritage and resources, and proclaim the right to determine our own social, economic, and political life and status of the state, and in harmony with international law, and with such rights of claim being absent of foreign law, threats, coercion, and acquiescence to a color of law, a color of office, nor to be subjected by any occupying foreign persons to any imposed frauds, non de jure, or color of authority. Moorish American Moors have proclaimed and possessed the unalienable right, since substantive right and birthright, inheritance to our ancient pedigree, traditions, and customs, and a right of claim to our Al Moroccan attributes, names, and the nationality, substantiated by and supported by nature's law, by divine law, by primogeniture, and by the recognized laws of the nations of the earth, international. Being the true, ancient, aboriginal, indigenous, and heirs of the land, America of Mexican America, the North Gate, being the geographical heartland, Maghreb, of the Moroccan Empire, Moors are the de jure and rightful freeholders by birthright, by inheritance, by primogeniture status, and have by those inherited rights descendable claims. Note to all comers that we, heirs of the land, possess a secure right to travel upon the lands our, of our ancient foremothers and forefathers, upon the public roadways, upon the byways, upon the highways of our continental United States, relating to the organic land, and absent of the genocidal fraud based extortion, tributes, and human trafficking imposed by foreign color inquisitionists, or by their corporation imposed excise taxation constructs invented by the racketeering and anti-constitutional foreign states, legislators constructed under color and styled to abridge and to steal substantive rights belonging to the natural peoples. These substantial rights are supported by, asserted by royal law, Moorish law, Muslim law, the law of the great peace, the law of nature, divine law, nature's God, the law of nation, the free Moorish zodiac, the free Moorish great seal zodiac constitution, stare decisis, judicata, and binding and bindingly affirmed by the Article 3, 4, 6 of the American Constitution Covenant of 1774, 1781 AD, and Treaty 1200-1 MC is lawfully adopted by the United States Republic, establishing its republican form of government. The said American Constitution established the people's supreme law of the land, standing upon principle of moral government to secure the rights of the people, and to let it be known that down from the ancient ones came an allodial isonomy principle which established the supreme law of the land. And that's, did y'all drop your emails, uh and I will put this in the chat, but that is Nationality 101.
So I have a quick question. I kind of feel like it's a dumb question, but
No such thing.
so I was online and I was looking for something, and I found it's called Request for Certificate of Non-Citizen National Status. So is this the same thing that we're actually doing?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're so the yeah, you bring this impress. Okay, so that's basically what we're doing. We're taking possession of the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so now we're able to give it nationality.
Right.
That's what
Okay.
this SS4 is doing. It's taking possession, taking sole ownership of the body. Because right now, without doing this, the body is ward of the state.
Okay. And this also, it also shows you how to get a US national passport as well. So is that something we're going to be going over as well,
Yeah,
or
we're not gonna be getting those. We're gonna be making them. See what
oh,
once
we're going
we
to make our
do,
own?
yeah,
Okay.
once we do this next step, we don't need a G pass. We passed that. We passing them out now.
Okay, so what about getting like a certified copy of my birth certificate? Is that something I need to do as well?
I would order it. I don't just order the live birth certificate. We're not. We're gonna go a different route. We're gonna get it apostille. We're gonna get an apostille, apostille, however you say it, uh, and
Mhm.
and then we're gonna deposit that into our foreign bank.
Okay, so I'm really new to this, and like a lot of things that you explain, I kind of don't understand.
Okay.
Um, I don't
Well,
know. I guess I'll just
I'm
keep coming
always
to
available.
classes.
Yeah, I'm always available one on one. It sounds like you need a one on one. What
Yeah,
I'm
because
doing, what if you just follow here? I'm going to go really, really slow. I'm going
okay.
really slow. Like when I first started, I was right along with everybody. Right now,
Hmm.
I'm a few steps ahead. Just because I'm trying to bring everybody with me. Because when I go to the bank, I want us to all go together at one time, right? So they really feel it. So
Okay.
I'm just picking everybody up. I want to get everybody to where we understand how to be a trustee and what we're going to do at the bank and what it means and what we're going to do with the money. You know what I mean? I want to set it all up so to be like once we get to moving, we won't have to stop and watch videos. Everybody's
Right.
going to already know how to move uh, and know how to teach others how to move at the same time.
Okay.
So I don't
Because
only need I
before
need
I
you to
like
learn
join,
how to teach this. You don't only need to know it for yourself. I need you to learn how to teach it. That's how
right.
well you need to know.
Okay, because before I joined the group, I was just gonna go ahead and do this myself. But this is like, I'm it's a whole different template, and then it's saying that you have to get a form called a DS-11. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
you know what that
What
is.
is that? What is that for? Every step somebody has you do, it should be opening something up. They should be able to show you, okay, this is what we're doing this for. And it doesn't need to be a group because even if you're in a group, everybody still has to do this themselves.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Even if you're in a group, nobody can do this for you. Can't nobody else's soul possess your body too, right? You can only possess one body. the body that God gave you. You just utilizing this body, right, for what my spirit was gifted it for. Up until this point, Rome has been using that body for what they wanted to use it for.
Okay.
So all every that it's simple. So if somebody telling you do this step, do this step, do that step, and they're not explaining to you in law, in reality, or even spirituality, what you're accomplishing with these steps.
Yes, it goes into depth of what I'm going to be doing. I want to send you this, but I feel like it's basically the same thing that we're doing.
Yeah. A lot of people are doing basically the same
Islam,
thing, but they're not actually doing it. They're doing basically by law. And these people are in the positions, like a lot of people say, okay, I don't want to deal with the IRS. We put those people in those positions, right? And they have a job to do, and it's a certain way to do it. They don't have to give us nationality if we don't do it the way that we taught them to do it. So you have to go do this process, you know what I mean, that we created in order to get it done right. And it's a maze for a reason.
Put them down.
Islam.
Islam. We got about 6 minutes. If anybody has any more questions, or is it?
I told you earlier, right?
Yeah.
Islam. I told you earlier, right? Okay, right. I've got my state. I've got my state EIN number. I got a 98 EIN, a foreign EIN number, right? Okay.
Yeah.
I called in and got my EIN number, and I called in and got my 98 number, right? But it's clear that I need to download another one of these forms. To download a form and send it to the designated address and fill it
on
in
the receipt.
Because I don't know what they put on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On the receipt.
Yeah, so
okay,
you have
so
to
on the receipt.
On the receipt, just take the receipt, right? It's a piece at the bottom of that paper. Just cut that off.
I got it. I'm looking at it.
Okay, print it. Okay, print this sheet out that you're looking at. Fill it out like this. Take that. Take that receipt with this right here and this right here, and send it to them. Right, send it to them.
Okay.
And if you want, if you don't feel like that's enough, because people been having people do a whole lot of stuff, so they think nationality takes a lot. The most that I would do, that I did, is put this on the public record also.
Right, on the county record.
Yeah, put that on the county record also.
Yeah.
That's it. Now you're working with nationality. You didn't have to.
So we would go to the county clerk to do that.
Yeah, just to record it. But as long as you're not even going to have to point back to the record, because you already sent it to the IRS, right?
And this is basically just the first step.
Right. This is just nationality. Yeah. This is proclaiming your nationality. This is not governing the vast estate. This is right now, what we're doing now, we're becoming beneficiaries. So this makes us beneficiaries. So now we need to move from beneficiary to trustee.
Okay. And I can do this for my child as well.
Your child, the child, you can't do their IRS form until they're 18.
Okay.
So you have to be the age of majority. You have to be the age of majority first. Now what you're going to be able to do for your children is a little bit down the line too, because we have to do an irrevocable trust. And this same entity we're creating now is going to be the trustee of the UBOT trust, and that's where you're going to put. So we're going to be getting kickbacks from the investments that we make out of the vast estate. You take your kickbacks and your personal possessions and put them in your UBOT trust, right? And your children are going to be the beneficiaries of that. So they're going to have certificates to split it up, right? And then when they turn 18, you're going to teach them how to do this, right? So then they're going to be eating like that. Then if whenever something has to you, you're going to leave them that estate. Plus, they already going to be balling from what you showed them, right? And this is how we pass down generational wealth.
Okay, I'm just worried about just getting all the paperwork correct.
There's no, yeah. Did you put your email? Do I have your email?
I did give you my email, but I just put my email in the chat as well.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna email you this. Like I said, it's not much paperwork. Just make sure you fill this out right, and make sure you attach this to it. And now you have your nationality and status is correct.
Okay, and we're
Right?
sending this off as certified mail.
Yes, and it's certified mail. Matter of fact,
Cut it out. And then clean all of that out when you're done.
Okay, you said so. Oh boy, I'm making you sick. Run. I'm hungry. I want to eat. Okay, so first I have cut this.
all right, here you go, right here.
Oh, girl, got my turn.
This is the mailing location right here that you need to mail this to,
No.
or you can fax it.
I'm pregnant. Good. No. Oni?
So now your soul is in possession of your body, and the spirit within you is directly connected to source. So now you have everything on this plane that's yours, which is everything, all land and resources of North, South, and Central America, just like this says. Now,
Yeah, I got those applications already.
You got these?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See,
But see, I sent this out. I sent this out to the 9 locations when I first got it, right? But I wasn't told to. Wasn't told to get the EIN numbers.
Yes.
All right, and do it this way.
Yeah, that's why nothing's been working for you, brother. That's why nothing's been working for you, because the state is still in possession of that of your body. So no matter what you say, they're gonna look at you like, yeah, whatever. As long as you're using that social security number, then
No. I'm not using. I'm not using.